Hey, good evening, everyone. Hopefully, you can hear me. We're going to do basically a quick live. Well, it's nice weather around the zoo. There's not going to be an 8 o'clock stream tonight. It's going to be just wrong button, quick one, just around, see what we can see. It's been a while since I've done these ones, so just bear with me. Hey, Steve. Hey, Aaron. Capybara's about to go for a swim, so we're going to go and turn around so you can see them instead of me. Amy. Cool. And pop around. We'll see what we can see. Like I said, this will end probably between like 6.5, 6, depending on what we see and stuff. It's going to be a bit of a chilled one. Just see what we can see what animals we can see. So here are the our capybaras. Hey, Steve. I've been because last time I done one of these ones, probably last summer, last year. So my plan is what I'm thinking is perhaps to do these as and when I can, especially if I haven't got a special guest lined up for an 8 o'clock stream. Perhaps these ones might take their place a little bit every now and then, instead of doing the sort of open mic night type ones. And you'll get to see things that perhaps don't always get to see if you were to come and visit. I'm going to say we are now closed here for a day off, so I pop down just to do this. I'll have a wander around place. Wild ducks. Might actually be able to see some things I don't normally didn't used to see on these things because some of the buildings may still be open and locked. I won't go completely into it because I'm used to it. See we can think we marvellous. So I have a little family. They've got this one down here is Inti. There's our adult female. So we've got Pablo, our adult male somewhere. I don't know, and then we've got their two youngsters, Cindy and Chaska. There's Pablo up there. And back in turtles. Fish swimming around. The armadillos out. So this is the armadillo enclosure. Oh, there's an armadillo. Hey, Christopher. Earlier. Found a very good girl. So she's Rhino runner. Yeah, Karma's actually fantastic. Armadillo, that is Sealy. We do have a Canadian here as well with Brother. A running build that they don't use. And in it, not been before, it's fairly planted up. Lots of various plants. So a lot of things that actually use in your vids and stuff. So this is your common Ficus benjamina. They're often seen in vid. This is actually still quite a small one technically, because these can get absolutely huge. There's another Ficus benjamina. Got things like peace lilies. This one here, this is a indoor hibiscus. Great thing about this stuff is that this is edible. So the leaves and the flowers of it are really edible for omnivorous reptiles. It's dragon tree, Dracaena. So this here, this is avocado. This is also Dracaena or dragon tree. So I think so many of us put things like that in 30 centimeter tall enclosures, and yeah, they get a 6 foot plus. This is your regular standard pothos. Do just how big some that can get as well. Face. I've got Monstera, Swiss cheese plant. Again, you see, can get quite big. This did get a lot big, but I had to cut it back a little bit, but still got some nice big leaves on it. So this is your common rubber tree. So again, you sometimes put these in vids, but again, just see how big it gets. So they do sometimes they get quite big. And then we've got variegated Ficus benjamina as well. So pothos. So you can see the size of some of the leaves at pothos. Yeah, and that's again not actually a big thing to figure out other places. Lots of interesting. Another Monstera. Another avocado. Any are Brazilian wild guinea pigs. A different species, the ones that people keep as pets. Basically that. I know Takei's out about today. But they're good. Oh, that's good. They're a lot more fragile to sort of your pet guinea pig. It's one of the happy houses. So out here we have our Gooties, which will be somewhere. I'm probably hiding underneath the house. Oh, nice, Amy. Which species of can you get? Here. There they are. See them. Are our great grey owls. That's a fantastic species of wow. See any agoutis out? Doesn't look like it. Looks like they're all hiding up. Okay. Any owls out? Here we have us and no owls. Another thing which is actually fairly new here, which is selling them well. Bingo. Hey Scott. Hey Charlotte. Hey Claire. Hey Shady. Oh, this one, if we can see him. Oh, I can see a up there tree. So this kind of there-ish is one of our red pandas. There is the other one over there. And we'll see if we can get a bit closer to it from the other side. So this is our red panda enclosure. We do have a pair here, Sundara and Ago. Okay. Hello, Sundara. Just enjoying some bamboo. Absolutely feral animals to work with. I used to work with them quite closely. Oh, I am indeed, Scott. I am indeed. Yeah, he's absolutely beautiful. Red pandas are definitely one of my favourite mammals that I've ever worked with. There's something special about working with red pandas. Yes. Over here, this is our koati enclosure, wherever they are. So they do have a big tree that they can climb up into as well, and there's like tubes and stuff up there, like drainage tubes and stuff. Put up in the tree for them. Got multiple houses, and a cool koati cottage. Oh, there's a sleeping one in the house. If you can see that through the window. Nice, Amy. It's awesome, Mac. We'll see if someone might be in their house, all the houses. There's one in this one. There's probably in this one. And then they got this one as well. There's the qualities, and yeah, and that's their enclosure. Go around there, got part of the capybara enclosure. This is the alpacas. Train going past the side. And here we've got our captured monkeys. And we've got two groups of three here. So we've got three females this side and then three females the other side. Captain, come say hi. Very intelligent animals. These are one of the most endangered animals we have at the park. Careful getting too close to places, otherwise they will grab it. That's the house for one group. The house for the other group. Go down in between them. Eventually, they will be mixed together. That is the plan. Eventually, there's a tunnel that goes between them, and there'll be that connects the two together, and eventually they'll be mixed together. So this is our original lot, original three in here. I like your thinking, Christopher. All this here, this is all hawthorn, which actually they can help themselves too. So they will pluck bits of hawthorn, often eat some of the leaves and stuff. Have a drink out there. They'll also help themselves to like the bamboo, well, that grows next to the enclosure. Over there is Lemur Island with our ringtail lemurs on there. So do they have tall trees that they can climb up. They'll browse on the willow. Means there's koi in the pond as well. Good. If Nocturnal House is still open, if it is, we're popping. if it hasn't been locked up yet. There's getting something that isn't very much. Through there, that is Honeyland. Rabbit Tiger. It's up from now. No, it's been locked up, so it won't go through. But through this door, remember you can go through there and get in the backs. Again, it's filmed the CCTV. That showed the big Lawson. Just in case you're not sure. Do have a pair of things. Whenever you can, when the back bedroom is back in right front of the camera, complete and for free with whatever. Okay. There's one area, so you can see you walk through and the bats basically fly around you. The bats. It does shock some people. I know they do fly pretty close to you. The bats in right in front of the camera. So they all fly around. We've got some like 60 to 80 bats in there. It's definitely a point page to go into when we're open. 12 o'clock is when they do feed. Really be active around 12 o'clock. That's if you do visit here. And then along here, we've now got our pair of striated caracara. So up there is our female Daphne, who's recently arrived, fairly new addition. Then this was two enclosures, it is now one aviary. Up here is our male Louis, looking absolutely splendid. And caracaras are one of the most sort of intelligent birds of prey. These guys are known to, in the Falklands, to run and knock over penguins. Guard in the areas. All the bats look really pretty. If you can hear me, there's the lemurs, or the ringtails anyway. Yeah, so we'll fly them all the way up if they want to. There we've got our tawny owl Valentine. And this one is our ibis, so we've got one there is Wardrop ibis, again one of the most endangered animals from the zoo. And then the one behind it is a sacred ibis, a very common animal. Cheers, Leah. This one over here, this is our tiger, Ratna, and Keleboo are smart tigers, which are the smallest subspecies. Ratna recently celebrated her 20th birthday, and her daughter Keleboo, I say, is around 15, so they're older tigers. And that's what we do here. We're sort of a home for older older cats. Because otherwise, I'll serve. If you look at the distance over there, you can see one of our clouded leopards. It was just cleaning herself. But there's a bit of an overhead view enclosure. But they do have 2 houses that they can choose from to be in. Okay, this is our otter enclosure with our Asian short-billed otters. They're probably the noisiest animals in the park. They're very, very playful, as you can see. Yeah. Their enclosure. They've got a little family group of them. And so otters do always want food, they're always hungry. So this is clouded leopard enclosure with our 2 clouded leopard sisters. But they are part of the breeding program, and what is often the case is some people issue with like a same-sex sibling pair initially for you to basically prove that you can look after them. I think they're both out. Quite lucky here. Don't ask me which is which because I don't know. But these are absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous cats. We're hoping to be granted permission to get a male at some point, of which then one of these girls will probably move on to another zoo. And hopefully we may be able to breed them. So they're a small cat species. Absolutely gorgeous. One of the most elusive animals we have here, because if it's sunny an afternoon, that platform up there, that's where you're most likely to see them. So, or they'll be underneath the bush, or one likes to hide in that tree, sort of tree bush thing here, where unless she's been pointed out to you, you'll never spot her in that unless someone knows that she's there. Okay, I'm going back round the otters. They're probably going to follow me. Open for food. No, I don't have any food. Oh, nicely. Here is our main wolves. So we currently have 4 main wolves. So we've got mum, dad, and cubs, which have grown up quite quickly. There's one in the distance over there. That is Canassa, the mum. And all the otters are watching behind me. Yep, the others have gone to new homes, and these 2 we've got currently will soon be moving up to new homes as well as part of the program. So as there and they go through. Again, when you're here kind of late afternoon is normally the best time to see these guys quite often. That's when they're perhaps more likely to be out. Go back around here, see if we can spot any tigers. Pond has been cleaned up today, so it's being refilled. Oh, I spotted a very lazy tiger. And that is Ratna, our old girl. So I say, yeah, she recently turned 20. Hello.
Yeah, I have no idea what they are. And sorry, you want to like?
I am.
I'm sorry.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Very, very special tiger. Both of them are. Down here, this is our aardvark house. Don't know if we'll be able to see the aardvarks if they haven't come out, but that's certainly well worth seeing. We do experiences with them that you can book, and they don't really give you a choice. They will come up and see you. As of they don't know personal space, you can ask Leo about that if you want. Leo and Terry would know full well that they don't know about personal space. Well, I think the oldest, one of the oldest was 24, I think. There's possibly older ones out there and stuff, but basically similar to like cats and dogs, anything over kind of like 15 and stuff. Anything over 15 is dog. Kind of at the top there's our golden lion tamarins. Which we have 2 of, a non-breeding pair, as they are siblings. We also have another tamarin island So again, Tamarins get access to trees and stuff here, out here. The other one over there is Tappan Island. Well, hey, here have our meerkats. So meerkats are actually on the phase out now, and we're now looking at basically ending having meerkats within zoos in the UK, as we really don't need them. And every time we think about it, we just cannot justify actually having meerkats in captivity. And so we'll probably end up doing this and sort of a very similar species that actually needs conservation. We've got our macaws. Hey, Chaz. Blue and gold macaw. Do have a couple of Amazon parrots in here, but they will be moving off to new homes soon because we're actually getting rid of this enclosure and we don't like it. Here we can see them as our Scotch wildcats. We'll be quiet here. So that one there, at back is mum. And there are 4 kittens in here, so we have bred the Scottish wildcats for the first time. If we're lucky, we might see kittens. But Scottish wildcats are one of the rarest mammals in the UK. There are plans on actually releasing Scottish wildcats into England again. They used to be all over the UK. They weren't just restricted to Scotland. So that is one. I can't see any kittens at the moment. But we do have 4 kittens in there as well, which has been a very, very good mum. And then this side is where Dad lives at the moment. So we keep him separated. His name is Raymond. Oh, look at him. He's lazing around in his hammock. That's what you call one contingent Scottish wildcat. Oh, Raymond. It's a hard life in a Scottish wildcat, isn't it, boy? Ooh, that's focusing on the right bit. Objects carriers are for training, for crate training, so that animals are used to them. And then if we need to take them out and about anywhere, they'll just go into the carriers, basically without any kind of hassle at all. So this enclosure is our black and white rough lemur enclosure. Now, unfortunately, we've only got one rough lemur at the moment. We're hoping to get more in to give him some company. We did have 3. Unfortunately, we ended up losing 2. I don't know, over the course of the winter period. They were quite old. Emma and Victoria. So yeah, unfortunately, we're just down the one. We're waiting for some new ones to come in to give him some company. This is a small part of our genet enclosure, and maybe the other side. Basically, they have the sort of the sky runs, if you like. They go across all the way over to there to another enclosure. So they could be in either one. Probably gonna be too dark, but we do have two northern white-faced owls right up there in the corner, but it might be too dark to actually see them. And if it doesn't focus on the mesh. I'll tell you what, they look like that. Well, they look like that, and they look like that. They can kind of transform how they look. They're sometimes called transformer owl. There's the other side of our cats. And this is the other part of the genet enclosure, so you can see the sort of the sky runs to it. Go around the other side and see if we can spot them. Anyone else? Well, that's what they look like. They do come out here. They just never come out when I'm filming or when you're here. But we do have two. We've got a pair. Right. We've got donkeys. This is Sky, and that's Sunny. Well, Sunny is a lot smaller, but he is older than Sky. Sunny, he is 2 years old, and Sky is just over a year old, which is much bigger. And we have Missy, Shetland. She is the boss of the park. Thank you, Missy. Yes, hello. Yes. So they do have this house, and then they got that bit, and then they go out onto the big field. Well, this here, they're probably not outside, but this is part of my tortoise enclosure with a big statue. There's a leopard tortoise right at the back there. This is also where Rosie lives. So anyone who knows who Rosie is, she'll be in here somewhere. We've got our leopard tortoises and our self-carters in here. And then, yeah, 3 species of Turco. So we've got the red crested, which is what Rosie is. We've got Bello, Rosie, and Regan. We've got the violaceous or violets, Vinny and Vanessa. And then we have the our new white crested, which is Winston and Wonder. I'm going to presume that the door is locked. If not, we can move inside. Yep, that's locked. This is Solomon's outdoor enclosure. No, the white cresteds don't come up to us either. Really, they were at one point, but they stopped. But in the public area, you know, and then there's windows into to see the birds and tortoises. Tortoises aren't outside. We've got 3 enclosures along the side here. This one to the window is our mantellas and starry night reed frogs. The one currently is our African bullfrog that may be being changed for a new species, possibly. Then the other side is a mixed invert tank with Pachynoda peregrina, Marginalis peregrina, so common sun beetles, olive millipisa, Dinopis 80, and Trinacron cells, Agatina felica. So of course, play area, sandpits, diggers, barrel cars, trampolines, zip wire, ship, castle, slides, and stuff. They part of the doesn't go in there, also goes there as well. There's a nice big space outside for them to roam around. With new signs about tortoises being upside down. Tortoises can get themselves back up. This is our calf at the left-hand side here is the calf, and there's also indoor play area as well. No, I didn't, Mark. I was that's done all by someone else. So, yeah, what does it work? And then over it hasn't. Well, it's open, but there's things that still are yet to be finished in terms of fencing and everything else. But through there is our wheelchair accessible play area. We just need to finish the fence and just needs to be finished off, and the train will be sort of finished and stuff again. But yeah, that's all meant to be wheelchair accessible play equipment. And we've got our model dinosaurs. And we've got our wallabies. So there you go, a big one and a large one. The big one is a Bennett or redneck wallaby. The smaller one is a Palmer wallaby. So they're 2 different species. Both of those are fully grown. And this is a walk-through enclosure. believe they may be on the phase out, so long term, but not in any rush. Vents are technically invasive. As other than just feel that the area could be used for better things. And what I mean by phase is basically we're not going to be not breeding really anymore, and when they're gone, sort of we won't replace them with anymore. So we're not like moving them off anywhere. Unless someone like was very much like we want your wallabies. They had a really nice enclosure. And also along here we've got the prairie dogs. They kind of just go everywhere. Are you doing you want to eat, Leah? The cabbage moves over to this side of their enclosure for some food. Cheers. And there's a parcel for me, so that may be stickers from Claire, possibly. I can hear Toke calling. The train doesn't work at the moment. It's got the track's not complete. I've been on it. It's not for me. It's not the most comfortable because I'm a bit big for it. It's designed for children. The Mara are somewhere. Well, they're over in the distance, over by that tree over there. As if we do capybara experiences. If you go on our website, you can book to go in with the capybaras. See if the gootie's out and about. Oh, that's in the gootie. I did do a video on these guys, so you can check that out. See the red pandas again. The alpacas have decided to actually come out of their house. We'll go and see the alpacas. That's because I would lose signal in that room. So that would cut the stream off probably. So just in time to see an alpaca having a poo. Okay, isn't that what you want to see on the tree? So yeah, that is Aston Park. Obviously, do come along and see us if you can. So it's always good to have people coming here, seeing everything. So this time of year, the park's looking really, really nice. Most of it is anyway. Some bits I'm like, be sorting out. So, but yeah, that's part. I hope people enjoyed that. Let me turn the camera back around. Hey, well, I hope you all enjoyed that. My phone is actually probably going to die very, very soon. So, yeah, just a quick one. I'm not going to be doing an 8 o'clock one tonight. I need a bit of a break from those ones at the moment. So far, I'll just do this one, and I'll probably do these. If I don't have a special guest lined up, if I'm not able to get one, I'll perhaps do a quick zoo live instead, which will be at the sort of earlier time when it's light and perhaps going to see a few things at least. So I'll do these as and when. And so, but yeah, I hope you did all enjoy that, and I hope you have a really, really good evening. We've got Scott's premiere in an hour's time, so do go and watch that. I'll probably see you there in chat. And so, until next time, thank you for watching, guys. Keep on rocking. Take care.